Hi guys, it's Marianne the Frugal Chef. Okay, now that we have some candied ginger, let's make some ginger and lemon cookies. Oh, you know what, these cookies are absolutely amazing. They're very nice and delicate and they're good. Let's make this. First thing we're going to do is get our dry ingredients ready for our cookies. I have 2.5 cups of flour in here, a teaspoon of ginger, ground ginger, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and a pinch of salt, okay? I'm just gonna mix all this. Okay, now for the rest of our ingredients. I have 3/4 cups of softened butter in this bowl. You know, real important that your butter be softened. Otherwise, when you start creaming it, it's gonna just form lumps and it's not the same. You know, if we want to have nice cookies, take the time to soften your butter. For that, you have to plan ahead, take it out of the fridge on time. This was out on my counter for about 3 hours, so it's nice and soft. It is unsalted butter, by the way. We're gonna cream this with a cup of light brown sugar. Now I'm going to add half a cup of candied ginger, which I just went ahead and chopped. You can make your own. I have a video on how to do that. I will attach it to this one if you want. If you want to just buy it store-bought, that's fine too. And I mixed a half a teaspoon of lemon zest into that. Now we're going to mix this. I am going to beat this for about a minute. I want it to incorporate into that butter really well. Now guys, I'm going to add 1 large egg that is at room temperature. And we're going to beat this. Finally, for our wet ingredients, I'm going to add a tablespoon of freshly squeezed lemon juice. We'll mix that in. So I now added our dry ingredients. I'm only going to beat this until it's nice and mixed. Please do not overbeat it. Otherwise, you're going to start releasing gluten in there and you're not going to have the same result, okay? All right, I'm going to finish mixing this by hand. I'm going to flour this countertop. It's clean, by the way. And I'm just going to dump my dough. And we're just going to split it in half. And I'm going to form 2 logs. You can make these as thick as you want. You know, it depends on what size cookie you want. I think this is the size I'm happy with. Okay, I'm going to wrap these in plastic and I'm going to refrigerate them for at least 2 hours. I'm actually going to leave them there until tomorrow and then we'll bake them in the morning. But you only need to refrigerate them for 2 hours, you know, minimum. Okay. These cookies have been in the refrigerator all night, like I told you. Now let's cut them and bake them. I have an oven heating at 350 degrees so that we can bake these. I'm going to cut these thin, maybe 1/4 inch. So like this.
So now we'll put them on a lined baking sheet. So we'll place them like this. Give them some room to do their thing. These are going to be in the oven for between 12 and 15 minutes. I am going to turn this sheet around in the middle of the baking. Okay, so now about 6 minutes, I'm going to open the oven and just turn this around. And as soon as they start browning on the sides, they're done. I'll show you when that's done, okay? Okay, our cookies are ready. I know they look almost the same, but they've been in the oven for 12 minutes. And they have a very light, you know, they're starting to brown very lightly on the edges, and that's all I want. I'm gonna let these cool down completely before I move them off of the mat, okay? What I'm actually gonna do is transfer this whole thing to a cooling rack and just let them cool before I take them off. They're very delicate, I don't wanna break them. Let's finish these up, okay? They've cooled down completely. And now I'm just going to sprinkle them with confectioner's sugar. And they are ready to eat. Let's try one. Wow. This is a soft cookie. It's delicate in flavor. It's not overpowering. You have that ginger in there and the lemon, which goes so beautifully. I will have this recipe on the website, waiting for you guys to come and print it, of course. Make sure you check out all our other cookies. We have lots and lots of cookies, and they're all different, you know. You're gonna find everything from orange chipotle cookies to fig wheels, you know, fig pinwheels, to palmiers, to lime cookies, now ginger lemon cookies. My friends, eat well without going broke. I'm gonna see you soon.